Hey there, it's Bobby Legs, and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches. And if you like videos like this, please do click that like button. It really helps out the channel, and I do appreciate it. And if this is your first time here, please do consider subscribing. I love making videos about watch news, watch releases, watch reviews, I do watch live streams, I do giveaways. And if you've been here before and you're subscribed, I really appreciate you and I hope you enjoy the videos. Let's get right into the news straight from monochromewatches.com. A new Tudor Black Bay Chrono in Flamingo blue. We had the pink and now there's the Flamingo blue. And if you remember, the pink was a nod or sort of a soft collaboration with David Beckham's football team in Inter Milan FC. That was their color of their shirt. But guess what? They have a second jersey, right? And that second jersey is identical to this color. So Tudor leveraging their relationship with David Beckham and MLS soccer. You have a 41 millimeter case diameter, 14.2 millimeter height, 48 millimeter lug to lug, 49.9 lug to lug, sorry. And there you go. Look at it right next to the Flamingo. Miami. Welcome to Miami, right? Um, I like these. I'm not sure if I like the color. Um, wasn't crazy about the pink either. It's not that I don't like pink or feel like it's whatever. I mean, I do wear pink shirts every once in a while. My wife makes fun of me, but I think I look good in pink. But I don't know. On the watch, a little bit too much sometimes. It depends on the shade, right? So you have here the MT 5813 manufacturer movement based on the Breitling B01 certified, COSC certified movement. Let's see, 70-hour power reserve. These are solid watches, right? These chronos, and if you're not really particular to the color, like these colors, and if you want the typical panda and reverse panda, I mean, you can find these on the secondary for quite a discount, pre-owned. Definitely, that's the way I would go with these, unless you are really particular into getting new watches or you want the latest and greatest as quickly as possible. Yeah, the fine link stainless steel bracelet system here with a T-fit micro adjust. People will always complain about the thickness of these, but it's a chronograph. Man up. 59.30 euro. So probably a little over 6,000 USD. Um, yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next one. New Bell& Ross BR05 Chrono Patrouille de France. Patrouille. Okay. The pilots of France's Precision Aerobatics Demonstration Unit getting a new watch. These are all the same watches, right? I mean, they're just putting different colors on it. Um, Bell and Ross, interesting brand, right? I mean, they got a lot. They a lot of collaboration, or Zinn built a lot of their watches years ago, and so like when you look at some of the fonts, maybe not particularly in this watch, and the fonts in the hands of some of their other watches, it looks very very similar to what Zinn is putting out, because there was a relationship back then. These are interesting. These are okay. I mean, you got to be really into this collaboration to get this. But based on the renders, I mean, it's a good looking watch. I've seen these B0 these integrated bracelet style sports pieces from Bell& Ross in person, and I think they definitely look better in person. But not all of them are great. It depends on if it's on a bracelet or on rubber. It depends on if it's just a three-hander. I think the three-handers just look really, really plain. I think where they really excel is with these complications with the chronos. That those are my favorites. 14.25 case thickness, 42 millimeter width. You got this light blue sunray brushed dial, the caliber 326 automatic chrono movement Salida based SW500, which is based on the Baoju, and 60-hour power reserve. It's limited to 500 pieces, 6,900 on leather, 7,400 on steel. Again, I mean, you got to be really, really into it. If you, I mean, it's limited to 500. This is to me, this is not limited for Bell and Ross. I mean, this is something that you will be able to get at a discount down the road, a heavy discount, I would imagine. But that's just me. Moving on to the new Bold and Gold edition of the Citizen Series 8 mechanical GMT. I love these. Look, I mean, they look the dial. I get it. I mean, it's a little bit of a turn off for some people, and then people I've heard people complain about. Yeah, it looks too much as like it's trying to be a an Explorer 2. You get those vibes, and then you got the integrated bracelet. So there's a whole mishmash going on here. Um, I had this watch, the stainless steel with the quote unquote Pepsi configuration, and it had a nice blue dial, and it was really a good watch. It's still on the big side, but I do enjoy it. Now I don't know what this gold tone editions what they would look like in person. It's I'm just not a yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be just too blingy and eye catching for me. But nonetheless, I think the quality of the timepiece is there. It's on the big side. Just keep that in mind if you have a smaller wrist. But it is a heck of a watch. It's 41 millimeter case diameter, 13.5 millimeter case height. It wears a little bit. It feels a little bit bigger than that. 100-meter water resistance. The caliber 9054 in-house movement, 50-hour power reserve. Um, yeah, you're looking at a 1595 USD price point. You're going to be able to find these closer to 1,000 all day. Just look at eBay, negotiate, especially after some time has passed. Because I got mine well under 1,000 new when I purchased it about a year and a half ago. Um, and it was listed like 1395. I believe that was the listing price at the time, and I think I got it for like 800. So do some shopping. Go on some of the sites, the Japanese sites if you can, like Bai or something like that. And if you really want this watch, wait a little bit, and I think you'll be able to save a whole lot of money on that. Okay, moving along to the Girard-Perragaux has discreetly released a stunning. We're seeing all the same watches here, but just different variations, right? We're nothing groundbreaking here. With this ice blue Laureata chronograph, I like this, fresh as ice, and still this same handsome watch that we've known for years. So underrated, the Laureato and the brand in general. Girard-Perragaux, one of my favorites of all time. This is a great looking watch. It's listed. Look, it's listed for like close to 20. Again, secondary market in a year or two. I mean, the price points it comes down a lot here. I mean, you'll save at least like 40% on that. I mean, this is limited to 100 pieces, so maybe it'll hold a little bit more value. I don't know. But Girard-Perragaux, if you want to get into like high horology and you want an integrated sports watch bracelet, and you don't want you want a nicer one, right? You want something that's a level up from a lot of the affordable mid-range ones. This is your way to get in if you have a little patience. You can step up to that high horology and pay that mid-level range, right, on the secondary for this when the prices come down. It's powered by the caliber GO3300. They really haven't done really much to this movement in decades, but it's still a good movement. 46-hour power reserve. Um, Again, limited to 180 pieces, 100-meter water resistance. This is a good watch. And finally, again, another Year of the Snake released. Arnold Son getting jumping into the pond there with that one, a 41.5 millimeter red gold Year of the Snake, Chinese Lunar New Year, lifelike depiction of a snake basking in the light of the grandiose moon. Arnold Son does a great moon watch. There's a couple brands that I think really excel at the moon watch display. Christopher Ward, one of them. Meistersinger, another one. If you're going to give me a big moon phase, I know it's like a useless um, complication, but do it big. Do it big. Don't give me like a little corner somewhere on the watch. Give me a big moon phase, and and Arnold Son have done it here. This is just glorious watch. Look at that. Look at that loom. Oh, that's amazing. That is really stunning. Wow. Wow. This is a beauty. Let's see how much is 18 karat gold, of course. Um, 50. Okay. I mean, like, look, 57,000 Swiss franc. I mean, that's still a lot of money, right? But I don't know. I think, like, if I had stupid money, I would buy, and I was into, and I was born in a year in a snake, and this is limited to 8 pieces. I don't know. I would consider this 90-hour power reserve. I mean, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous watch. I mean, let's take a look at it. I mean, I love it. I mean, they sold me on that, on the loom here. I mean, that is spectacular. That is brilliant. Well, and that will wrap up all the new releases that I have for you today. Please put a comment below. Let me know what you think of these watches, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.